Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and another episode of Super Sentai Goranger. So last episode we got introduced to a villain that will probably last at least several episodes. I'm thinking until about episode 18 or 19, something like that. And it's Sun Halo. So he's like a general style dude that's a little bit higher ranked than the other guys because wherever he used to live, he did really well and they're really proud of him, so they brought him over to Japan. And so last episode, we had a lot more special effects and a lot more things happening, which I was pretty excited about. Felt like they got like a little bit more budget. It was pretty cool seeing, like, they got a speedboat, a gondola, they got like a castle, you know. They got more guests, like the Kanto Branch 16. It got killed, but still. And then, so Countless Henchmen, Kanto Branch 16, Rainbow Mask, and the Rainbow Fortress all died. And then the current kill count for our Go Rangers are red has 10, 1 last episode. Blue is now up to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 because he got 7 kills last episode, which breaks his previous record of like 4 or 5 kills for an episode. So he's doing really good. Then Yellow got a kill, so he's up to 4 now. And then Pink is now up to 33, but she didn't get any kills last episode, so she kind of stalled out after 6 kills for 11 and 13, and then 8 kills for 12 and 14. But she didn't get any last episode because it was more of a blue-centric episode, which makes sense that he had so many kills. And then Green is still only at 1, and team kills are now up to 17 because they got 1 more kill. And we got introduced to like a it reminds me of those sunbathing mirrors where they come out like that into thirds, but he also looks kind of like a computer. So we got introduced to that bad guy last episode at the way end. So we have Sun Halo, and there's going to be 1 bad guy per episode as usual. It's just that Sun Halo is going to have a little bit more lines and stuff like that as we go on. So I'm excited to see these kind of arcs because this is basically going to be the Sun Halo mask arc, which is actually pretty cool that there's actually stuff like that in these episodes now. And it makes it more, I like it a lot more now that there's actually going to be bad guys throughout the series instead of just the Black Eagle Führer. There's actually going to be more bad guys and things like that for everything to go down, which I'm pretty excited to see what happens with that. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright, and that's the end of the episode. So Sun Halo lived for another day, and Mirror Mask, using Momo's powers, got short-circuited essentially. And then he died quickly shortly after that and cried at the end. So it was a very Pink Ranger-centric episode where they spent like the first 15 minutes setting up her getting injured, and then she immediately came back. Like, they barely drowned her, if anything. Like, Green Ranger saved her pretty quickly. And so she wasn't as injured as Blue Ranger was whenever he fell off the bridge, you know? Like, so I was kind of confused about that because it felt kind of mundane, as in we've had a Power Ranger injured heavily before, and they just not as badly though as what Pink went through this time. But I guess it was more of a psychological damage than actual damage, but she still made it back pretty quickly because after they realized that Mirror Mask was a real villain, then they came around, and so she was perfectly fine after that. I just don't understand why they wouldn't believe her, because they know that they have all kinds of powers. Like, Sun Halo can teleport and he shoots a beam of light out of his eyeballs, and freaking Rainbow Mask can clone himself like a ninja. Like, they have all kinds of weird abilities, dude. Like, it's not by any stretch of the imagination to believe that something can be in a mirror, you know? Like, honestly, it's whatever. At least they believed her in the end, technically. They never really showed it, but I guess they did. Yeah, and then, so Nuclear Power Plant 1 and 2 got destroyed, but the third one is still alive, which means they didn't fully lose, even though they did lost a lot of people, but they don't believe in those people. They just only care about the power plants. Mirror Mask died. Sun Halo's still around, which I expected. And we got introduced to our next bad guy, which is actually pretty cool that they're going to start doing that. Is at the end of every episode, we'll see our next bad guy, and then he'll die the next episode, and then we'll see our next bad guy. You know, but I thought that was pretty interesting. And then Blue got 1 kill this episode, Yellow none, Red none, Pink got like 5 kills this episode, but she didn't break her previous record. But she's now a lot: 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. She's now up to 37 kills. Green still has 1, and then the team kills went up by 1, which is now at 18. So I'm super excited to see as things go on. So without further ado, I think I'm just going to end it here and go to the next episode after a quick snack break. So yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with this and how long Sun Halo will last, and if they're gonna do more Commander-style villains from now on. I'm definitely renewed interest in the special effects and feel like the budget's getting better too. I'm just having a lot more fun with it. This episode was kind of more focused on Pink, so it kind of dragged out longer than it should be, just to make it more plot-wise. But I feel like it's gonna slowly do more stuff. I just want a more backstory on the Power Rangers themselves, of how they got their powers and everything like that. But I don't think it's ever gonna show us, so that would be kind of annoying. But still, I'm having fun with it. Let's just get right into the next one. Thank you everyone for watching. If you want to support me, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content from me. And also leave a comment down below on what you think I should react to next. If you want to support me on Patreon, you can do so and you'll get early access to videos. There's also be polls so you can vote on what you think I should react to next. And also, if a video ever gets blocked or there's an active community strike against it, I'll take it down off of YouTube. And I'll put it on Patreon and I'll link it to my Dailymotion over there with the same channel name as the one I have currently, so Time to Stand. So just look it up and you can see all the videos over there. So right now, Squid Game is purposely on Dailymotion, and there's a 2 gig maximum, so it's basically chopped up into a bunch of parts, but I made a playlist with it, and so you can find the links all to that in my Patreon. And yeah, that's going to be it. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day.